Teacher Miguel can evaluate interest using a self-report questionnaire in a Likert scale. It is best as it is short and it provides anonymity which creates a safe ground for students. When it comes to self-efficacy, it is best to use group interviews. Teacher Miguel will create a brief outline of what are his students' perception of their capabilities in math and assign a group discussion leader. Although it's time-consuming, it will help Teacher Miguel's students converse their feelings as they have a group discussion leader that will probe better considering they are familiar with each other's life.
If we will talk about altruism using teacher observation, particularly a rating scale of how often a student will help each other, Teacher Miguel will create a frequency table like this. Teacher Miguel will tally in the first column the number of occurrence of how often a student accomplishes behavior that shows helping one another on calculus problems, such as helping classmates solve accumulation problems, teaching classmates how to solve differential equations, initiating peer discussions about squeeze theorem and intermediate value theorem, and lending a calculus book to a classmate.
Altruism would be best evaluated using teacher observation because it is a behavior that can be seen when students volunteer to help their struggling classmates in AP Calculus. This shows their selfless concern to their classmates. On the other hand, self-efficacy would be best evaluated using teacher interviews because interviews include trust that can be made with warm and caring communication. Through these, students can become honest of what they think their capacity is in AP Calculus. Lastly, interest would be best evaluated using self-report questionnaires because this will only ask the student's perception about the certain disposition we want to know, just like their interest in AP Calculus.
Student self-assessment is for our learners to be aware of their thinking and learning strategies that are needed for their performance, and to evaluate the quality of their work in progress towards their targeted performance. It is for the students to do self-observation and judge their own work to identify the shortcomings and discrepancies between their current performance and the performance they want to achieve. They give themselves feedback based on the given criteria and make changes to improve themselves by knowing their strengths and weaknesses.
A healthy classroom environment will engage learners, and if self-assessment is to be incorporated, Miguel students will have an awareness of their own strengths and weaknesses. Through this, it can increase their motivation to learn and attain their full potential. Also, aside from teachers' feedback, students can evaluate their own progress to determine where to improve. More self-reflection will occur that will eventually lead to a higher self-efficacy.
First, the student's experience. It would be unreasonable to expect a student to become expert in self-assessment, so we have to consider their experiences level and support them in developing self-assessment capabilities. Second, the development of self-assessment rubrics. Teacher can already provide a predetermined criteria to work on. However, students find it significantly motivating if they are involved in their development out of this. This encourages self-assessment and promotes understanding of tasks and their standards.
Third, the support for students in developing their self-assessment skills. We can use assessed students' works as examples to illustrate different levels of achievement. In this way, they are shown with standards and how criteria would be applied. Last but not the least, the benefits of self-assessment on student learning experience. We have to clarify that it is a reflection of their progress and gives leeway when they plan their learning. Teachers may include self-assessments to the summative grade for more valuable experience.